Wow! So we actually get to see some actual first look into the Miraculous World London Special episode. And this episode centers around the time between the end of Season 5 and the beginning of Season 6. And with this new insight we get to know what Lila actually saw at the end of Season 5. The trailer begins with this scene which we are familiar with already. Kagami is trapped in a white room and Adrian is also trapped in another white room, but they are in separate rooms, more like cells. Here in this scene, this is Bagnoa but in flight mode. I think I'll call her Cosmo Bagnoa. Because she still has the ladybug and cat Miraculouses fused together, she is racing at top speed. She looks anxious and worried about her boyfriend Adrian. She needs to be sure he is safe. In the next scene, she has arrived at the place, but she doesn't quite know her way around. Just as she passes by, Kagami's door opens up. I guess Mrs. Tsurugi sensed that everything was over now and a new world has been created. So she thought it wise to release the captives, so she doesn't have to get into trouble with Ladybug. So after Kagami is released, she finds her way into Adrian's cell and they hug each other. In this scene here, Ladybug comes just in time to find them in this awkward position. But she doesn't understand that both of them just went through a lot and it was just a friendly hug to console each other. And she just walks out disappointed. And in her thoughts, I can't believe I wasted my time flying all the way from Paris to London just to see my boyfriend in another woman's arms. In this scene here is Bunnix and there is some kind of tension and anxiety in her eyes. And that's because she is after a villain. And this villain also has the power to teleport through time. And she needs to get to that villain on time before it wreaks havoc in this dimension. In this scene here, Ladybug is seen helping Natalie up and consoling her. Natalie is now aware of Gabriel's sacrifice to save her life. She burst out in tears when she sees that Gabriel and Emily have disappeared forever. This is Marinette just after Gabriel made his wish. She is shocked to see that Emily Toombs is empty, so that means Gabriel finally had what he wanted. This here shows the villain Bunnix is chasing after. Seems this villain is from the future. He is a spy and is definitely after something important in this time period. He is sneaking around behind the rubbles in the underground basement. I wonder what he was looking at or what he saw. I strongly believe he was spying on Ladybug as she was still consoling Natalie. And maybe he came for the Ladybug and cat Miraculouses too. But then, he sees that it's too late. Or probably, Bunnix also appears in the scene, searching for him so he quickly disappears. In this scene here, it's obvious that Noru is trapped in Lila's lair. And she isn't letting him go. Poor Noru. He has been so unlucky when it comes to his holders. Back to the hint of what Lila actually saw at the end of Season 5. She had an untimely visitor which brought white sparkles of light and all. I really believe it was this guy from the future. I really don't think her visitor came to hurt her. But she was afraid. Yes. And that's because her visitor was so ugly and scary and she has never seen him before. Anyone would feel the same way when in her shoes. I believe he or she had a quick but very important message to pass on to her. And he was in a hurry to leave because Bunnix was still after him. Whatever this message is, it's an eye-opener for Lila. It would be so helpful in making her become a better supervillain, much more terrible than Hawkmoth. And trust Lila, she would use this information to her advantage. As we can see in this image here, there is a new style to the akumatization. The evil power of this villain even has Katnoa struggling to get back on his feet as his body is somehow turning to stone. Lila would be such a powerful contender. And it says coming this autumn 2024, so that will be around September this year. Can't wait guys. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to keep up with more insights on the show. Until next time.